What's going on, guys? Your boy Gerald back on the inside with another video for you. Hope you guys are doing well. Today basically we're going to discuss, as you can see from the title, 5 fragrances every guy needs. Alright, so this is a very important topic, guys, and as we go along the video you would understand why. Alright, but we're going to highlight these 5 today, and I also have a little treat for you. Alright, so in each category I won't be doing one fragrance, I'll give you 2 fragrances, right, just for a little variety. So we have a couple fragrances to go through here. If you're a guy, you only have one fragrance or cologne, as you would say, and you have been using that one fragrance for years, you never delve into anything else because you believe that one fragrance could work for everything, that's fine. But I'm here to challenge you a little bit, right? So the reason for these 5 categories is because fragrances I consider more or less in the same line with how you would wear clothing, right? So I always use this example: you wouldn't wear a suit or a tuxedo if you're going to the beach, right? Or you wouldn't wear a vest and a short pants to go to a work function or something like that. You wouldn't do that, right? So you would have different outfits for different occasions, and it's the same thing with fragrances, guys. So I broke it down into these 5 categories, and actually it's 6 categories, so we have a bonus category, and again I'll explain why in a minute. But yeah, fragrances should at least fall into these categories. Again, this is an important video, guys, so don't skip through. Watch it all the way through so you can get a better idea, right? Share this one with your friends. If you think this guy, I've been rocking this one fragrance for 10 years now, I think you need to see this video, right? So share it with them one time. While you're at it, drop a like on the video. It helps out the channel on the YouTube platform, so thanks in advance. And yeah, this one is going to be real interesting, guys. Let's delve into this one. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Gerald, and on this channel we discuss everything fragrance related. So if you enjoy content like that, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell so you'll be notified every time I put out a new video. So thank you in advance. Again, drop a like on the video in advance. If you're hearing a little background noise, please forgive me. The neighbor is doing some power washing, but this is the only time literally I had a chance to record this video. Alright, so yeah, with that being said, let's get into it, guys. So because it's a couple of steps we have to go through in this video, I'm going to try to make it as brief as possible, so I won't be going into all the details in each fragrance. Just going to touch it on the surface and we move on to the next fragrance. All right, so as I said, we have some categories here, and the first category would be the casual category. All right, so we're kind of going from the least expensive all the way up to the most expensive. So we have the casual category, and basically this category is the fragrances that you would wear like if you're just running some errands, you're going to the supermarket, or you're going to the gym, you're just, making something, whatever, just basic casual situation. These are the 2 fragrances that I recommend. So the first fragrance, guys, is a citrus, aquatic, aromatic, musky type of scent. It's really affordable. It's a really nice smelling fragrance, and it works really nice in those kind of casual settings. So we're talking about Montblanc Legend Spirit. So the main notes in this one will be grapefruit, lavender, and some white musk. Right, really nice, appealing scent, very inoffensive, easy to wear. It's not complicated at all, but people really like to smell this, especially in the air. So you have one this passing around a few persons in the supermarket, it's just going to smell nice and simple. So this is one that I would definitely recommend for this casual category. For me, this is definitely a casual fragrance, right? Moving on. So the other casual fragrance, just again for some variety, this one is a citrus aromatic green type of scent, right? So we're talking about Changeon 3am. Doesn't really get much hype in the fragrance community, or not much people know about it, but it's a really nice casual scent. It's a little different. So if you want to smell not like everybody, but you want to smell just a little different from the average guy, this one has mandarin orange, fig leaf, and tonic water. Yeah, it's not a note that you really hear often. So those are the 3 main notes in this fragrance, but it smells really nice. You get that aromatic green type of feel, you get that slightly aquatic vibe in the opening. It smells great. It smells great, and again, it's very affordable. So it's just something that you're gonna just grab up, spray on, and head out. Right? The atomizer on this one is real amazing. Let me just show you very quickly if you can see it in the camera. Right? The atomizer is amazing. So if you never checked this one out, guys, check it out. But another simple but unique fragrance for the casual category. So this next category is what they refer to in the fragrance community as the clubbing scent, or if you're from Trinidad, liming, a fun scent, whatever you want to term it, right? But a fragrance that you're gonna wear when you're heading out to lime, right? And this type of scent profile will be more on the bold and loud side. All right, so you want to get a fragrance to kind of suit that environment. Wherever you're going, again with your friends, you're going to a crew, you're just gonna have some fun lime. There's gonna be probably plenty of people in the vicinity where you are. Yeah, you want something that could stand out. So yeah, bold and loud. So the first fragrance that will work real nice in that type of setting is fruity, sweet type of slightly vanilla fragrance, and we're talking about Paco Rabanne 1 million Elixir. So this is the Elixir version. This one is really sweet, guys. So this one is apple, rose, and some vanilla, and some other notes in there that give it a very kind of thick, rich sweetness. It smells really good. Of course, it's more on the, again, it's more on the playful and out there side. So you're definitely going to stand out, you know, when you're wearing this fragrance, but it really suits that type of environment real good. So 1 million Elixir is really, really good for those types of settings, right? And next fragrance that works real good in that same type of environment, it's Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal. Right, this fragrance, this is caramel, tonka, clary sage. Again, that type of youthful, bubbly, exciting, loud, attention-grabbing type of fragrance. This works really well in that type of setting as well. So between the two is just, you could choose whichever one, you know, suits your taste, but these are two fragrances that just has that type of DNA. You put this on, you go into that environment, people are going to notice. Some people might even ask you, what's that you have on? Because it's just hitting. And you know, as your body heats up, as you move around, as you know, become more active, it just becomes more sweet and loud and that type of stuff. So yeah, these two are perfect for that type of environment. So this is the clubbing, liming, fun type category of fragrance, which every guy should have. All right, so we're moving on. So this next category is the date night category. So we're moving up a little bit. So this fragrance would be a little more expensive than the first two categories, because again, it's a significant other. You want to put on something that has a little more quality in its composition and so on. So this would be something that is inviting, alluring, you know, just it makes your partner wants to come closer. All right, so the first one we want to highlight, with which does the job very well. This one is a warm, spicy, aromatic, sweet fragrance, and we're talking about Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Le Parfum, the black bottle, guys. You all know, yeah, I'm a big fan of this fragrance. This one is cardamom, lavender, and vanilla. Very nice, very smooth. For me, this is my favorite in that whole Le Male line. Right, but this one has that nice, inviting, alluring type of seductive vibe. When you put this on, your lady just wants to come closer to you. Right, it smells great. The quality is good for what it is, and yeah, it works really nice in that type of date night setting. All right, so you want to big up yourself. I know you like this one, right? So shout out to you, bro. And yeah, this one had to be in it, had to be in the list, right? So that's Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Le Parfum. The other one in this category, again, is a warm, spicy, aromatic, sweet type of fragrance as well. But boom, date night, perfect. So these are not like loud projectors that, you know, you're going to smell from 5-6 feet away. No, it's closer to you, but it's perfect for a date. Trust what I'm telling you. This one is Emporio Armani Stronger With You, the original. If you have any other one in this line that will work well, I think the Absolute may be probably a little too strong. But the original one, the first one, is perfect. So this is chestnut, lavender, and vanilla. It smells really, really nice. I don't want to spray this, but again, it has that alluring vibe. Yeah, your partner is gonna love this. It has that sweetness. It has that coziness from that chestnut note. Yeah, sit down in a nice air-conditioned room and you cuddle up. Guys, this is the fragrance right here. All right, so these would be, again, a little more expensive than the first two categories, but again, you want to smell real nice. You don't want something too synthetic to bother your partner's nose. You want something that's of good quality and just really nice to enjoy. So that's the date night category. Moving on to the fourth category now. So this category is the formal category. So these fragrances would be more on the sophisticated side and more on the expensive side. Yeah, I want to save the big box for this category. And by the way, all of these are designer fragrances. I'll do a niche version at another time, but these are designers. So yeah, something that's sophisticated, something that smells upscale and that people will enjoy as well as yourself. So the first one we want to talk about this is a fragrance that has that iris, it's powdery, it's woody, it's musky. This is Christian Dior Homme Intense. All right, so this is the intense version. It smells of a real high quality. It smells great. And yeah, it just has that classy touch to it. All right, so you want to, if you want to touch that category, this is the one you want to look at. Some of the notes in here would be that ambrette, you have the iris, you have a nice pear note. When you put on that suit and you just top it off with this fragrance, yeah, you're gonna be that guy who walks into the room and everybody gonna turn their head. This is real nice. And then we have another one. If you're not much of a fan with the iris, you can also go with this one, which I think more of the average Joe might prefer this one. This one is a citrus amber woody type fragrance, and this is Bleu de Chanel from the house of Chanel. And of course, I always recommend the Eau de Parfum version. That's the one right in the center, not the EDT, not the Parfum, the Eau de Parfum. Well, that's just for me. If you have any of the others in the line, that's okay. But to me, this one is just blended the best, and it's just well-rounded in my opinion, right? So this is a nice one. Again, you could use for formal settings. If you really like that kind of blue vibe, this one is for you. Of course, you smell any quality in this one. You put on that suit, you walk into the room, people are gonna smell this one, and you're just gonna smell classy, upscale, expensive, right? So these are the two for this category. Two really nice fragrances here. And of course, when it comes to like designers, Christian Dior and the Chanel, they are up there, right? So those are just the two that I recommend. Of course, you can go with whatever you like. All right, so we're moving on to the fifth category. All right, so the fifth category would be the versatile category. So you're really a guy that you are just comfortable, you are just fine with one fragrance. You're not the type of guy that wants to have at least five or whatever. You're good with one. Well, then this category is for you, right? So these would be fragrances that could work basically for all the settings that you would find yourself in. All right, so these, we just refer to them as versatile fragrances or dumb rich fragrances. It's just easy to wear and it could work basically in any setting. And the two fragrances I recommend for this category, the first one would be an aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy fragrance, and this one is Yves Saint Laurent Y EDP, the Eau de Parfum version, guys. I always talk about this. To me, this is the best one in this line. And again, it's versatile, it's easy to wear. So if you just want to have one fragrance and you want to smell really good in any setting, this is a very good one to go with. It's real nice. It has apple, it has that clary sage or sage, and it has amber wood, right? It performs really good, smells great, and it's bang for buck. Really, really, really good. All right, so you're that guy. This is the one to go with, or you can go with the second option here. This one is fresh, spicy, citrus, amber. It's one we are all familiar with, right? But again, it has to be in here because it just works very well for this category. So this is Dior Sauvage. This is the Eau de Toilette. If you have the Eau de Parfum, I won't really say the Parfum, the third version, the Parfum, X that out. That's too creamy, too much on the sweet side, so that won't really work. But if you have the Eau de Toilette or the Eau de Parfum, those two will work fine as a dumb rich everyday versatile scent that will work in any setting. So I know you're kind of tired of this one, but this is what it was created for. So it has to be, whether we spoke about it for 5-10 years, it just suits this category very well. So Dior Sauvage, bergamot, pepper, and ambroxan. Simple but effective, right? So one fragrance, you can get either one of these, right? Either the Saint Laurent or the Dior Sauvage, right? So that's the versatile category. This is the category that I said we have a bonus category. So this is the office category, but it's a bonus category because not every guy out there works in an office, right? So I couldn't include this in the 5 as a staple, right? It varies depending on your occupation. So this one is for the guys who work in an office. These are the two fragrances that I'd recommend that are very suitable for this type of environment. So these would be fragrances that have that professional vibe to it, not too loud, it's not going to offend any of the other staff or anything like that. It's just suitable for that type of environment. The first one is a woody, musky, aromatic fragrance, and this one is again Dior Homme 2020. This one is very different from the other Dior Hommes in the line, right? So this one, they went in a totally different direction. This is more on the clean, gentle, easier to wear, inoffensive, classy at the same time, professional. Yeah, it works. This is ISOE Super Bergamot. You have some cashmere within here as well. And again, it's just that type of fragrance that will work really nice in the office. I think I did a video with office scents. I'll link it right here. This one was definitely in that. So it smells great. It smells great, and it's one of those fragrances that kind of sneaks up on you. You will be minding your own business and you may pass and someone might get a little bit from like, "Ooh, yeah, that guy smells nice and professional, level-headed." Right? You are an achiever when you wear this fragrance, right? So yeah, you achieve to the max. So this is the first one, and then the second one for the guys, you probably may not like that one. Your taste is more on the vintage, old school side. Well, then we're gonna go with kind of citrus, woody, earthy type of scent, and this one is Terre D'Hermes by Hermes. And this one would always make an office list because it just suits that environment. So you have the orange, a bit of orange, the vetiver, I have some patchouli in here, so it's very earthy, it's very masculine. Perfect for the office. Yeah, can't go wrong with this one. So if this one is more up your alley, you can go in this direction, but it just works good for an office environment. So these would be the two in this category. And so in all, it's 12 fragrances. If you have any of these and you actually use them in those categories that we mentioned today, let me know in the comments. I really want to get some interaction going. Let me hear your thoughts. Let me see how you actually use these fragrances and how it worked for you and so on. All right, so yeah, if you have any further questions, guys, leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to get back to you. Again, we cater to all, so if you want to get your hands on any of these, you can just check out our IG page. I'll link it in the description. If you're from Trinidad, that is, right, and you can get your hands on any one of these fragrances. But you may have some other fragrances that work well in these categories as well. But the point is that we really be a little more strategic with our fragrances and how we wear them and where we wear them and so on. So be mindful that not every fragrance is perfect for every situation, right? So as men, we have to put a little more thought into how we wear our fragrances. So 5 categories, guys, 6 if you're an office guy. What you can do now, you go in here on your dresser and start to categorize them. Let me know how it works for you. If you're still on one, start time to build up the collection a little bit. Don't be afraid. Take your time though. Take your time because fragrances are luxury items, so you don't want to end up in no debt trying to buy fragrances. But yeah, as time goes by, you collect gradually and you slot them in these categories. So if this was helpful in any way, guys, drop a like on the video. You can let me know in the comments as well. Again, share it with your friends, partners. It may be helpful to them as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. And as I always say, stay fresh, smell your best, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, right? So until then, I'm out. Take care. Peace.